Hey guys, what's going on? Justin Fuller here with TrueSpot, and today I want to go over how you can use TrueSpot's digital dashboard to help yourself with closing and opening duties. So for the sake of closing, what if you could view every single key on your campus at once and see if they've made it back in the building? Pretty powerful, right? And then number two, when I open, what if I could set it up to where I could see every single vehicle that's been missing for an extended period of time? Or even better, what if I could set up my opening manager to receive alerts with an email providing you with those cars that we haven't seen in an extended period of time? Well, let's hop on in and I'll show you how to do that. All right, guys, so here we are on the desktop dashboard, and I'm specifically on Walker Chevrolet. They're out of Tennessee, right? So I want to show you how to use this as opening and closing duties and some different ways you can apply this. So let's start off with opening first. So in the morning, typically a manager comes in and you want to be able to check a log, right? And make sure that any car that's left has made it back onto the lot, right? You don't want something to leave in the middle of the night because it's maybe been taken. So I want to show you where to go to do that. So across the top here, you've got all these different panels, right, that you can scroll through here. So I'm going to move across until I see last sightings, right? Now I'm going to go to the inventory one up top here. So I'm going to click on the one right here that says, you know, we haven't seen these vehicles in the last 72 hours, right? And then I have this list of vehicles right here. Now, there might be some that you can figure out, like a waiting location, like maybe somebody forgot to turn a tag on or certain things. However, when I'm looking at this, I can quickly put a story together of, okay, did we loan one of these vehicles out, right? Do we have loaner paperwork on it? Maybe you have a binder somewhere you keep or managerial log. It says, oh, we loaned this car out overnight. Here's the stock number. So I could quickly put some of these away and go, okay, these ones are good. But at some point, I'm going to get to a couple of these and go, okay, what's going on with this? I really don't know. Did a salesperson take it and borrow it, right? Maybe they needed to borrow a truck to move something and they just didn't fill out any paperwork. Or, you know, maybe it's the case of we did loan this car out to somebody, but we didn't fill out the correct paperwork, right? Or lastly, maybe potentially this car got taken in the middle of the night. So I want to be able to tell that, right? So each morning I could come in and I could open this up and look at this, right? Whether it be the last 72 hours, you know, or I can come back across the top over here, you know what I mean? And we could look at this in the sense of, you know, the last 24 hours, for the sake of this, they don't have anything, or the last 4 to 24 hours, right? So I can look at these different windows of time. Now, that's nice if I remember to do it each morning. But what if I could do this one step further? What if I could set up certain users to receive an email each morning that'll have a threshold, right? Maybe you pick 10 hours and it's like, hey, any car that we haven't seen in the last 10 hours, I want my guys to get an email in the morning, all my sales managers, so whoever's opening, right, can get an alert on that and check these cars out. All you got to do, come to the back office, go to your user accounts, and then select the person that you want to do this for. So we'll select Ryan here, and we'll go to this missing vehicle alerts. If I check this box, each morning at 7 a.m., Ryan's going to get an email letting him know that, hey, we haven't seen this list of vehicles in that period of time. Now, if you want to customize that a little bit, you know, as far as the threshold of time, let us know so that we can kind of help you, you know, get it set up correctly. But this is an easy way at opening duty to make sure that every car is still on the lot that should be, right? Anything that's loaned out, I have paperwork on. And if there is potential theft, I'll know quickly, right? Now, if theft is an issue at your store, I'd highly recommend looking into our motion sensing tags. But this is a start, right? This is an easy way to start to apply this from just a basic setup. So that's opening. So now let's talk about closing, right? At the end of the night, I want to be able to make sure that every single key that's out on the lot makes it back inside, right? So the first thing I want to do is change from these counts. I'm going to go to this pins button up there, right? So I'm going to click on the pins, and then you see all these cars appear, right? Well, I want to switch off of vehicles. So if you go to this assets tab over here, I want to switch this over to keys, right? So when I switch this to keys, boom, now I can see every single key on campus. So this is perfect in the sense of if we were closing, right? It's closing time, everyone's pretty much back in the building, and I see that there's a key way up here at the top. I can see, and I know that key hasn't made it back in the building. So chances are it got left in the car out there, it got dropped, you know, right? Somebody's getting something out of their pocket, whatever it may be, because they should all be living in the building over here in the showroom, right? If that's where your key machine is, okay? So from there, I could easily just hover over it, grab that stock number, give it to a sales guy or a lot porter and go, hey, put in this, go out there and get it. It looks like it's up at the top corner of the north lot, right? So they can go find this. And when they get out there, they can use their phone app to hit that, you know, find a key, find a car tag, and then, you know, specifically walk them right up to it. Now, if you see some of these, this is a really easy way at closing to make sure it's making back in. Because the last thing you want to do is have keys that get left out in cars, so potentially someone could walk out, just get in and drive off. So this is a very easy way as a closing duty for a manager to just come over here, turn on the pins, switch the assets to keys, and literally see every single key. I mean, you can do this at any point of the day, guys. Let's be honest. It doesn't have to be a closing. I could look at this, and that way I could see if a key is sitting over here in a car, and this way we would know if somebody's trying to check it out, they're like, yeah, nobody knows where this is. Well, here's a quick way to figure out if a key is out on the lot, right? I could start hovering over these and just figure out, okay, was that the stock number they were looking for? Is this? Because either way, these need to make it back in the building. So, 2 great ways you can use this for opening and closing duties to help your staff out using the TrueSpot dashboard.